Hey, there we are. What's going on, everybody? It's Friday night. It's episode 2 of the Defenestration Hour, where we examine your finer action movies from the 80s and 90s.
The finest.
Yeah, and today, we are going right for S tier, first class. This is 80s, so this is 80s action. If you're not familiar with Andy Sedaris, well, we've got something in store for you. We're about to watch Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
No soft tickets here.
No soft tickets. No semi-hard tickets.
Nope.
Just hard tickets.
No half chub tickets.
Exactly. Yeah. You better fluff that ticket before you head to Hawaii. If you want to watch along with us, it's on Tubi for free. Shockingly, I'm about to hit play in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we are off on this cinematic journey. This I thought of this question halfway through, and I'm sure other people have had the same question. Is this a fucking parody, or is were they dead serious in making this?
I think they were dead serious in making it. I think it was meant to be a humorous action homage. I don't think it's supposed to be a parody.
Yeah.
I just think the jokes aren't funny.
Yeah.
And that's why it seems like a parody. Because a lot of parodies miss.
The jokes are vaudeville level B material for that.
Yeah.
It's all racial fucking
Yeah, there's a lot of uncomfortable racial stuff. There's a lot of weird sexism. I mean, the whole movie obviously is very sexy.
Well, yeah, you have these two girls who just get naked every few minutes for
Yeah.
That was a tough flight. We better hit the hot tubs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we have to go investigate back in our cabin in the hot tub.
Yeah, let's go get topless to do that.
They're looking at diamonds. That's evidence in the hot tub over a goddamn drain.
That's the other thing I was thinking when I was watching that scene is I know I'm old when I'm if you guys drop those fucking diamonds, it's going to be impossible to fucking find them in the water.
I didn't even think of it until now.
That's just going to tear up the lining and
all the men in this movie wear panties.
Yeah. All the men in this movie are just a few body hairs away from being women, basically.
Yeah. And even the way that they objectify women, it's so unconvincing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that as an expert in the subject. They just they seem like the most macho Broadway actor you've ever seen.
He's gonna dance at you in a tough manner.
Come on, girls, let's go.
The other thing I noticed as I was watching this is as much every scene with the girls is all right, let's hit the showers, let's hit the hot tubs,
Yep.
But also the scenes with the dudes are just the male version of that, basically.
Yeah.
They're fucking they're topless and fighting, they're karate fighting.
Soft lens, soft focus, pawing.
Yeah,
and, petting.
They've got the good job, man.
There's one sex scene between Ron. Oh wait,
Rowdy.
His real name is Ron Moss, the bass player from the band Player.
Baby,
come back.
You can blame it all on me.
Yeah, really him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one sex scene where they cut from something that's happening that's not a sex scene to him having some sort of orgasm, and the girl is sitting between his legs.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand.
Maybe it's a tantra thing where he was just thinking about coming for 12 hours and then he just did.
I don't know, but they had the positions all wrong,
Meanwhile, on the set of BMX Bandits.
Yeah, this movie demonstrates Andy's love of remote control toy vehicles, which seem to be in every single one of his movies.
Yeah, as I was sitting here, I had the IMDb page up. Well, it's still up right now. It might even it was just playing trailers from various Andy Sedaris movies, and the helicopter makes an appearance in another movie. They must have spent a fortune on that helicopter, so they're trying to get their money's worth out of it.
They want to rip off the shot from Cool Hand Luke. I've done it about 5 times with that guy's sunglasses.
Oh, Nick is watching. He says he's sort of watching. He's out at a bar for a karaoke birthday.
Yeah, you can't watch this movie in a bar.
Yeah.
You will be asked to leave. You will be put on a list.
I declined that invite. Karaoke, I'm good on all the karaoke I need to be doing right now.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Where is the karaoke tonight?
At the Bourbon Street Bar and Grill, like a little bit ways from here.
That sounds
It's on Central Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
They went for the cheap, low budget credits in this movie by just writing them on
Writing
the
it on
side
crates.
of the crates, and I guarantee you that's the equipment for the film.
Yeah, we brought all our shit here in these crates.
Yep.
Don't damage them. We got to use them to bring it home too.
Yep.
This guy looks like the mob boss from Snatch. The head of like the cargo agency.
Oh, the guy talks. Yeah, that guy. Yep.
Oh, the pig farm.
The big thick glasses.
Brick
I love
top.
that guy. He's the cab driver in American Werewolf in London.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
5 murders last night, all of them eaten up.
Oh God, this movie is a fucking masterpiece of just cheese and every like stereotype of these era action movies.
It has tons of special appearances by people we've never heard of.
These cameo appearances and
And Mr. Chang is played by a guy named Peter Bromelow, who you will find out later in the movie is a white guy playing a guy named Mr. Chang.
That comes up a lot when we're doing like looking through credits for like horror movies on the Big Dumb Monster Show, where if you have like actors like in the 40s and like 30s who were in movies, like a lot of them were in movies like Charlie Chan and Mr. Moto, Fu Manchu, like
the odds are they played an Asian or a
your name's
Mexican.
Doug Smith, like
What? There's a lot of westerns where white actors would play someone who was referred to throughout the whole movie as half-breed. There's a whole like genre of like revenge westerns where a half-breed character, and this is what they called them in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's usually a white character. It's like Richard Harris or Steve McQueen or Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
And they play a character who had an Indian or Mexican, one parent, and then a cowboy or something was the dad or whatever, And now no one in the town will let them come into the general store and buy blankets,
We don't serve your kind here. It's like a blonde kid, like.
And they would just take Bronson and put a bandana around his head.
Put a little dust on his face, yeah. Oh man.
Oh, we're being introduced to the cancerous.
The cancer-causing snake?
Yeah, snake.
That snake is contaminated. With what? Fucking snake in VD or something?
It's such a bad puppet that you can see the shape of the puppeteer's hand and his elbow in the snake.
Okay, angry act with the snake puppet.
Yeah, he does do a lot of hissing. Probably some growling. The main characters live in a decommissioned Pizza Hut in Hawaii. They wear jumpsuits that only exist in my dreams. Where there's some sort of like, it's like if Schneider from One Day at a Time.
They're just missing like the rolled up pack of cigarettes in the sleeve.
Yeah, they both have like the epitome of cigarette and whiskey voice.
We're gonna get you out of that bikini and into one of these sexy uniforms.
It's like they both ground up Tanya Roberts and Bonnie Tyler and do like a milkshake and then drank it.
Dried them out and sniffed their essence.
Yeah, now that's why they sound like this. Because they both sound like this.
Oh, the 80s.
We needed some boobs just to remind everyone that there are boobs.
Yeah. Don't forget, everybody.
Yep.
Boobs.
She's back in her Schneider suit with the belt.
She has like keys and like a Swiss Army knife like hanging off from the belt.
There's specially made little slots for those keys. Is she just going around the island unlocking doors for everyone?
She's everybody's landlord.
She's got like flip breakers that are tripping and shit.
We gotta unclog 2 toilets before we deliver this cocaine to the next island. And everybody has the sign on the back of the car that says where they are.
Yeah.
That one says Honolulu. There's also one in Molokai on the same Jeep, I think.
Oh yeah.
They just switched the signs out.
Right. They totally different. Just shot from the opposite side of that parking lot either.
Hey, where's your town sign?
Yeah. The budget went to the tire covers.
These signs don't make themselves.
Yep. See, there's a Molokai cargo.
Yeah.
Because they want to hit you over the head about 1 billion times about how they like James Bond movies in this movie.
I was gonna say, wasn't Molokai the leper island also?
I don't know.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah. Well, the toxic snake should feel at home then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably how it got that way.
Here's the snake.
Oh yeah. He's hanging out, just waiting to do something sinister too. Can't wait to tempt a man into eating an apple or whatever.
And we had 2 snakes. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're both wearing the tool belts now.
Yeah. They look like gun belts. You know, like they took Old West gun belts and just
refashioned them.
Tools to them, yeah.
Oh man, this is we said before, it's every fucking stereotype. There's just chicks getting naked for some reason. There's fucking random fucking poisonous snakes. There's fucking the bazooka gun later.
Oh my god, that 4 stacked rocket launcher thing.
Yeah.
That they used to blow up a sex doll.
That's right.
And the head
he
of a
blows
snake.
up the one dude who comes rolling in on a skateboard doing a headstand.
Yeah.
And then spends another rocket blowing up his sex doll.
His sex doll, because he couldn't not go after the good guys without his sex doll.
And then 2 times, obviously 2 times later on in the movie, because he's got 2 shots left with that 4-shot cannon.
Yeah, right, exactly. I do like the continuity though.
Yeah, that's true. They did put the attention into that. That's the one thing they focused on. But no, he twice later on he shoots a dude and he shoots the snake 10 feet away from him, and everybody's fine.
Oh yeah, when he shoots the helicopter, it creates this gigantic explosion. But he hits the snake on the tip of the mouth with it, and it's just like a
and just
bang,
the head pops
bang.
off.
Yeah, the body's still fine. Yeah, there's no explosion in the house.
Oh man, I wonder who had to be the puppeteer for the snake. Did they have to hire a special puppeteer? Or is it just the fucking directors
I think it was Andy's wife, because she's definitely a producer. You can see her in the credits.
Yeah.
Arlene, and I think she was just on set every day just because her husband was making a movie with
a bunch of tits in it.
Giant bosomed women, And so she was like, "Fuck you, Andy. I'm coming to work every day.
I'm
gonna
keeping my
be in
eye
that
on
goddamn
you.
snake puppet."
I'm going to be on set. I'm going to be in the plane. I'm going to be in the snake puppet.
She's like Susie from Curb.
Oh, fucking Donner.
Richard Donner directed this? That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't even know if anybody can hear him. Sometimes he comes across on the mic. Sometimes he doesn't.
You can definitely see the same places they shot exteriors for Jurassic Park in some of these flying shots too.
Yeah. Well, this is a couple of years before, so this was still cheap. You can get on the download,
right. Right. When the biggest thing they could get was Andy Sedaris.
He's the star here.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, there's a plane flying overhead right now at the same time that we hear the plane.
Yeah, the most they could get was an Andy Sedaris movie or a special episode of The Brady Bunch.
Yeah. Well, this is actually rejected footage from the Brady Bunch Goes Hawaiian episode.
where Barry Williams is held out of the plane by his feet.
He was actually supposed to fight the snake. They had to cut it for time. Yeah, these two just making out in the back of the plane.
Yep. I believe their entire roles in this movie are sexual, because they drop them off on a beach, and then they start fucking around, and then they get killed by the snake.
Yeah, they get killed by the cancer snake.
Spoiler alert. Why are these spies, these secret agent women, like taking people on tours and dropping them off at the beach.
Their cover is so convoluted. They're secret agents, and the one girl's not even a secret agent. She's like a witness or something, who is like now training to become a secret agent because she was a witness. And like their cover is that they're like cargo plane pilots who also take people on tours.
See, they're really taking like a part of the James Bond mythos like way too literally, because part of his cover is that he's part of an import-export company.
Yeah,
but you never see him actually importing or exporting anything. Yeah. That would be really fucking boring, you know.
Like in order to maintain his cover, like James Bond has to spend like every third Saturday like walking around a warehouse like fucking counting the hams and shit like that. Like
I was thinking of him driving a big box truck, having to like double park it.
I got a bunch of salamis in the back of the truck that I got to get rid of. They just came in from Genoa. I imported the hell out of these.
He shows up at your house when you don't even order from him. He's like, "Hey, your neighbor was supposed to pick up these steaks, but they're not home, and I got a great deal on them. You get all these steaks for $99.99.
You order a bunch of Italian suits? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Here they are. Thanks." I forget the name of his importing company.
It's Universal Exports.
Yeah, it's a Universal Exports. Buy Universal. James Bond is a dick.
I was picturing Pierce Brosnan during that.
Yeah, actually, that makes the most, because he is like the most, I think, dickish James Bond.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, yeah, definitely. He just has like that smarmy asshole quality to him.
Yeah. Even when Roger Moore was being smug, he was still kind of lovable about it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he just seems like he'd be kind of a jerk. I'm sure he's a nice guy, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I remember hearing that story about him flipping the double bird to Dana Gould.
Yeah.
So.
After stealing a parking spot.
Yeah, there was that too.
The snake's back.
Oh, it's Tubi.
Fucking Tubi, yeah. We're going to watch some random commercials. Sometimes they're in Spanish.
Yeah, I get a lot of Spanish commercials too.
It's all that Caliente we watched back in the day.
Oh, yeah, they even remembered.
That shit follows you, man.
Remember all that Gorda y Flaca I used to watch? Yeah, we remember you.
Senor Tom, yes. See, welcome back.
Bienvenidos. My favorite sketch comedy show. It's probably funnier than Saturday Night Live now.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's a pretty low bar to clear. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and Bienvenidos was not funny, so.
We're totally on the team. We're on a commercial. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, if you've watched any recently. They had that dude Shane Gillis on a couple weeks ago.
That one had a couple of amusing sketches.
Yeah, like I don't know about that dude. Like I've listened to some of his comedy.
Yeah.
And like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on him.
Yeah. And like, but I keep hearing all these other comics talk about how, you know, what an amazing like fucking comic he is.
And I don't know. I've never gut laughed from anything he said.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen him live, so maybe he's great live. Like who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm actually looking forward to next week's because it's somebody who has done some funny sketches before. It's Josh Brolin.
Oh, all right.
You know, like
that's a dude who you would expect to be serious, but he actually is like pretty funny in a lot of stuff. Like
He was in the first Californian sketch.
Oh yeah.
And he was in this one that's so fucking funny with him and Bill Hader and Will Arnett. Not Will Arnett. Will Forte. Where it's called Fart Face. Have you seen that one?
I don't think so.
You know, there's just like two guys. It's Bill Hader and Will Forte, and they're sitting in an office.
Yeah.
And they're business guys, and they're talking to each other. And Bill Hader keeps calling Will Forte Fart Face, and he's like, "Come on, pal, come on." But then Josh Brolin comes in for a meeting, and he introduces him as Fart Face, and like, you know, and from there, you know, it's just really good. You gotta see it.
Yeah. Oh, there's the remote control helicopter.
Oh yeah, one of them anyway.
The stereotypical rich
and
man.
There's the Chinese guy.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Chang.
That's Mr. Chang.
That's Mr. Chang.
He looks like Thurston Howell the Third.
And that thing in his hand definitely has a bouquet of flowers that comes out of the end.
What the fuck? I thought it was a one of those like long cigarette filters, but it's like a little cane.
Some sort of baton. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I think here's my theory. I think that rather than try to fool us with the tiny toy vehicles into thinking they're big, they just made them being remote control part of the plot.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like, yeah, no, they're supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, and I'm pretty sure that henchman on the four-wheeler is in the black or white video by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was trying to think of where I knew him from. Yeah, I think you're right.
Watch me do this.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's black, it's white.
I want to know how they know where the helicopter's going. They don't even establish that it has a fucking camera on it or anything, you know?
Yeah.
They just fly it off a boat. And then it finds these two broads, you know?
This is, before like GPS, before any of that.
Yeah, this is just a toy. An expensive toy.
Nick is apparently in trouble now.
Too many boobies.
Yeah, we'll pour one out for Nick. He may or may not be here. Is he all? No, I thought it was Harry Fong from that episode of Seinfeld.
It could be Harry
Yeah.
Fong, too.
Where George is trying to scalp the tickets.
By the way, nobody in this movie knows how to use nunchucks, but everybody has nunchucks in this movie.
There is an excessive amount of nunchuckery in this movie.
She just threw them without any sort of like circular motion and hit a guy with it. And then later she hands them to Rowdy and he holds them together and beats a man to death with them without using them in any kind of nunchuck way.
That big butch chick also uses them later when she's like training in her underwear in the dojo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my workout routine all through the 80s.
Yeah.
That.
I gotta put on my workout forehead diamond.
Yep. Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste.
It's called my third diamond. Yeah. You like that?
Trademark right there.
I was just gonna say that. You trademarked it before me, you son of a bitch.
Oh man. Oh god, this movie, like, this is, I think, a perfect, like, Nick and I talk about this with horror movies. Like, for a second I thought that was a remote control plane too.
Yeah,
the
it
plane.
might as well be.
Yeah. This is a perfect movie to like throw on at a party, like when everybody's just like fucking tipsy, having a good time.
That was the best times I've ever watched this.
Yeah.
Especially when some people have seen it and then some people haven't.
Yeah.
Because you have the people who haven't seen it going, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then the people who have seen it go, just wait, you know?
Oh, it gets better. Yeah. Yeah, I should say this has been like a regular like rotation in our fucking party movies. Back in the day, anyway. It's been a while.
What if Amy Schumer was split into two whiskey drinking Playboy playmates from the 80s?
Whiskey drinking Playboy playmates who sound like Tom Waits.
The bats are in the belfry.
The cat's a snake.
Color. And they have a children's library book teaching them about snakes.
The Golden Book on Boas.
It's really like a RuPaul book about proper
boas,
scarf wear.
What to do if you get it knotted.
Probably sachet.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the
a little bit of Shantae. Yeah.
That's the answer for everything.
Yeah.
It's almost like Sly moves, but you know.
Yeah. We have to do a Stallone movie just so we can bring out Sly moves.
Bring back the Book of Sly.
Yeah, if this is the week we're going back. Tom and I used to do these movie podcasts for my old show back in the day, Transmissions from the Evil Lair. And Donner's just fucking having a good old time tonight. I might have to like take a break to shut the door. But yeah, whenever we did a Stallone movie, we would break out the Stallone written book, Sly Moves. And just, it's the Bible. It's the Bible. You can just pick a page. If you're facing a question in your life, pick a page, point to it, a part of the page, and there's your answer right there.
It's the wisdom that he gives to Frank every day.
Yeah, exactly. And look how far that's gotten him. he.
I am far from over.
I was going to tell a story that is not mine to tell, but I was like, you have had an interaction with Frank Stallone.
He blocked me online. Yeah, if that's what you mean. I don't even remember what it was for. I made an innocent, humorous comment on one of his posts online.
Yeah.
And I have an autographed Frank Stallone picture. I don't.
Frank, Bubby,
Yeah.
we're on the same side here.
We're simpatico here, But I made some sort of comment, and he blocked me immediately. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got home, all my stuff was on the lawn.
Yeah. Frank just like that threw him out.
Yeah. And I have an idea. I think it would be great for a sitcom, and this is trademarked, Ricky Bobby, 2024. But I had this great idea for a sitcom. It would have to be animated because there's no way Frank Stallone would ever do this. But it would be about
don't underestimate the power of money.
It would be about a third Stallone brother. Right?
All right.
Named Hank. Right? And Hank lives in the shadow of Frank, right?
He's like Frank is his Sly.
His ideal, right?
Yeah.
His Sly.
Yeah.
If only he could live up to the fucking ideals of Frank, And he's a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
And,
keep talking. I'm gonna go close that door.
So his ventriloquist dummy is Frank.
Yeah. So he's all right.
So he does a routine where Hank Stallone with his little pal Frank.
Yeah. Hank Stallone featuring his little pal Frank.
Yeah. So I've got some meetings with some people. I think it'll be good.
We'll be on Saturday mornings in 2025.
Yep. Signed on for 26 episodes. It's gonna be good.
All right. Here we go. I'm back. Hopefully you'll hear the dog much less. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, hey, tits. Surprise, surprise.
Oddly enough, 3 of them. Oh, and here they are looking at the evidential diamonds in the hot tub.
Girls. Not over the water. Not over the water.
No bubbles in that hot tub?
Well, yeah, it's a Hawaii hot tub. It's,
Yeah.
It's just room temperature.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Breasts. Sorry.
The
Totally. Oh, I didn't even know. For some reason, I didn't notice it. There it is, in the background.
What are those tools there? There's like a bronze fist on a chain. Look at that.
A gold rabbit's foot, maybe?
It's a little fist.
And like a nose hair trimmer.
That is bizarre.
Here's one of those like homoerotic dude scenes we were talking about earlier.
You know what strikes me as odd is this guy is the guy in red here, Jade. He's the partner of Rowdy. He's not introduced until like 35 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
This is his first scene.
And we are 25
minutes in.
Yeah.
He's essentially the Sean Connery character from The Untouchables.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
But he's, clearly the more badass of the two.
As evidenced by his hilarious racial comedy stylings.
Yeah, he keeps doing these Asian voices, and he just took his shirt off to show us his waxed chest, And now they're like so close to kissing.
It'll happen someday.
Yeah.
Not today.
They don't know
someday.
who's prettier amongst the two of them. They can't decide,
Oh, and I love this, the secret message sandwich.
Oh my God. Ron Moss is so goddamn pretty.
He's a very pretty man.
I wouldn't mind kissing him. I'm just saying that.
I'm just putting it out there if he's down.
I mean, he's like, if Rob Lowe was given, like estrogen for a week.
And he's already a pretty dude.
He's already very pretty, yeah.
Oh, it looks like even as a fake sandwich, that looks disgusting.
That is Nerf bread.
Yeah.
They're just hanging out in their geese, by the way.
Just, getting greased up,
Getting greased up, hanging out in our... He's got a denim gi.
He does.
It's denim.
Gotta be a whole lot of chafing going on there.
Yeah, a whole lot of sweating, a whole lot of chafing. They're all handling this food.
Oh.
Now he's lighting it on fire.
Like, you could just throw it in the water, dude. It's right there.
They wanted, I think, to do like this message will self-destruct, like a cool thing like that.
They didn't have the money for the squib to blow it up.
They had the money for a lighter and a takeout container.
I was like, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't these Andy Sedaris movies?
Oh, they totally are. Not the 7.
Malibu Express. Yeah.
Malibu Express, I believe, is his first movie.
I noticed there was an Andy Sedaris cinematic universe hashtag.
Yeah.
That I used. For
they mentioned the Malibu Express boat at the end of this movie.
Yeah, it shows up like 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, they say, "Oh, it's about time we go for a ride on the Malibu Express or something." After they like kill the bad guys and save the day or whatever, you know.
Well, now we'll have to do Malibu Express at some point in the future.
Yeah, this is like a Being John Malkovich thing. It's really weird. Malibu Express is nowhere near as entertaining as this.
Oh, really?
It's like watching a Miami Vice porno without the sex. You know, like just a topless porno.
Oh, yeah. Not even a Harry Bob and Man ass movie, as Bill Hicks would say.
I would doubt there's anything below the belt in that movie at all.
All right.
I remember it being like 2 really macho cops, big bushy mustaches, gigantic guns. Like, it's really phallic.
Oh,
they all drive like giant Corvettes, you know, like very phallic cars, you know. It's not like you know, this is like that's like the Fast and the Furious compared to like Hobbs and Shaw. This is Hobbs and Shaw.
All right, yeah.
This is the fucking
the lighthearted
Fast
fun
universe where they're driving to the moon and shit. You know, they're not stealing DVD players anymore. You know.
Oh God. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they drive a Fiero into fucking space. And in the first movie, the big plot was they're stealing portable DVD players. Yeah.
There's one where The Rock opens the door of his car and like pushes a torpedo, like so that it goes the other way. Yeah.
I started watching those movies just because of fucking how did this get made? And like I will say I do like, you know, they are fucking hilarious to watch. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got one for each of us. Here's the but as far as like enjoying them, even like
they're horrible.
This last one was fucking terrible. I
can't get through them.
Oh my God, because like at least with the earlier ones, like the fucking stunts were awesome. The car shit was pretty cool.
I remember a lot of that being CGI in those.
In the earlier ones, they weren't,
yeah.
And like as the movies are progressing, they're getting more and more to where this last one,
they lost more and more actors.
Yeah, basically, all the shit is CGI. Like, why am I here for a CGI car chase?
Car stunts,
yeah, I could be playing a video game, basically.
Right,
you know, like, you know, it's just a step down from that because at least I'm in control of a video game.
Yeah. You know, recently I was thinking, like, I wonder if pantyhose was originally created for burglars.
And just as a burglary device.
Yeah, and they had no idea that it would be so beneficial to women's legs.
Yeah, some woman just found out by accident, like, holy shit, this robber mask like makes my
really
leg look
warm.
awesome. Yeah.
You know, think about it. You know,
it's a chicken or the egg situation. And pantyhose come in eggs. There you go.
Oh, you just blew my fucking mind. Holy shit. God damn.
It's all circular, man. Circular.
Holy shit. Time is a flat circle.
Yeah.
I feel like I have fake Uncle Jack hands on this monitor. My hands look huge.
My giant manly hands. Yeah.
Whoa, they're like 4 times the size of my face.
Can we take a picture where your hands are on top of my hands so it looks like they're my hands?
We're lawyers.
Yeah.
Uncle Jack is one of those guys you see pop up in so many goddamn movies and shows. Like,
yeah, and he's permanently Uncle Jack now. Yeah.
I just saw him in something too, where he was he didn't have a mustache, and he was like, you know, like a town councilman or something. He was like, hey, there's Uncle Jack, you know. But yeah, he's always
my hands, my hands. Oh. Nope, Snake's back.
Oh, I've paused this scene so many times. There.
Cancer Snake!
How afraid he is of that snake across a parking
it's
lot.
Like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
He has a gun.
This fucking drug lord is horrified of that snake.
I was going to say, I love at the end of the movie, the snake takes like more fucking gunshots than like Biggie at the end.
Oh, snake community, there's a lot of like urban legends about how he died. About
they think the cops set it up, man. The cops set up that snake.
Totally. And when he makes that toilet explode at the end, the snake, they were really like apologizing for Ghoulies not doing that in their movie when they promised us all a monster coming out of a toilet to bite your butt.
Yeah, didn't happen. Didn't happen.
And the people of the Hard Ticket to Hawaii stepped up.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have the ass biting monster. Yeah. All right.
We're gonna be this hot chick. We're gonna sexualize it. It's gonna be phallic and it's gonna be sexist at the same time.
There's the Molokai signs that are exactly the same as the Honolulu signs.
That was the snake's luggage. That was like some Bugs Bunny shit going on there. Like his suitcase with the Albuquerque sticker on it.
Yeah, there's a whole like movie to be told from the snake's perspective here. Also,
oh yeah, a great Disney movie.
Like he's having a shitty weekend. Movie. Like he's supposed to be going to like they fucking gave him cancer and now he's supposed to be going to like
got him sick and then they made him fly in a crate.
Yeah, he's supposed to be going to this like research facility or whatever. Yeah. Nope, he gets lost. Now he's loose. They lost his luggage. They destroyed his luggage.
Yeah, they wouldn't let him sit with the other snakes.
Yeah, fucking snakes having a horrible day.
Yeah. Gotta hang out and listen to the fucking villain from Snatch.
Didn't give him anything to eat on the flight. He had to kill 2 people for Christ's sake to eat something.
Yeah, he ordered the kosher frozen dead mouse.
Yeah. I ordered kosher and this says meat and cheese on it. What the hell? Shellfish? Come on.
This frozen dead mouse was not prepared according to the rules of the Torah.
Now we're back with the girls in their cargo plane.
This time it looks like they're kind of in like pajamas or something.
Yeah, I mean they're constantly in like sleepwear and bikinis.
Yeah, they're investigating again too.
These are our studying outfits.
Yeah,
or research clothes.
Yep, they're just like Marion Cabretti in that way, where they do a lot of their research at home.
Yeah. Wonder if they have pizza scissors on hand.
Yeah, well, they do live in an old Pizza Hut.
That's true.
Full circle.
Yeah.
That's one of them nights. Stacy.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Poster, yeah. It literally says Stacy.
And there's a poster for a movie next to it called Seven.
I saw that. I noticed that. It's not
the
fuck? Yeah. It's not obviously the movie.
Well, yeah,
David
but
Fincher 7.
Look at the font though. It looks just like the 7 font.
I think it even has the 7 as the V maybe in the middle.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, it's a regular V.
It looks like this the font in the credits.
Yeah.
Where the E's are kind of there's like a shadow of another E over the one E. You can kind of see 2.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, he's just constantly harassing women throughout the whole movie, and you don't even know who he is.
He's like the restaurant manager at the hotel.
And Andy is in this restaurant a bunch of times. The director.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At first, he's just kind of like sitting at a table when chicks come by, and then he gets lines and shit throughout the movie.
He's pulling an M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be the hero of his next movie.
Oh yeah.
Fucking give me a fucking break. Yeah, if anybody's never seen it, Lady in the Water's terrible. Spoiler, the director is the hero of the movie. Fucking give me a fucking break.
It's like every one of these actresses has done a different Silk Stockings episode, I'm betting.
What was the bike show that was also on HBO? Not HBO, USA.
Renegade?
No.
Lorenzo Lamas?
The greatest show of the 90s.
Blue.
Pacific Blue, that's it, yeah.
The police bicycle cops.
Yeah, some of them have done that too, to be fair.
Yeah, starring Rick Rossovich, who was in so many 80s movies.
He's in Top Gun.
Terminator?
Yeah, he was the roommate's boyfriend.
Yeah, and it's in one of the most bizarre sex scenes of all time. He's between her body and her bra when they're having sex.
That's right.
I remember as a kid seeing that movie going,
what
this
the
is
fuck?
I'm looking forward to? This is what's going to happen when I'm an adult?
I gotta pull
I
that
have
off?
to fit between the bra and the body? This is confusing. And then when the Terminator kills him, he is also in panties. There's a lot of guy panties in the 80s.
That is true. I'm trying to think of other stuff he was in.
He was in Roxanne.
That's right. He's like the guy that Steve Martin is
He's
like
the Mimbo.
coaching. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that Daryl Hannah likes.
He was in a Tales from the Crypt too, the one where
one that
with
Arnold
William Hickey.
directed.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he trades bodies.
Yeah, with the old guy, they keep switching parts. Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold directed that one.
Oh shit.
Oh, and here's the character who is the grown-up youngest son from Tool Time. Like the only one who isn't in jail now or something. Or
I thought like he got all tattooed up and like was like really.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he married like a woman like twice his age when he was like
maybe
20.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
He also could be like the lead singer of any 80s band. I'm guessing Mr. Mister.
Yeah. Haircut 100.
The band that plays.
Yeah, that's Mr. Mister.
Oh, that is Mr. Mister.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so also Mr. Mister.
He's taking his own date rape drugs.
Yeah, totally.
I love that the two
henchmen have a milkshake.
I was going to point that out. These two thugs and one of them's drinking a milkshake. There's the trans thug that like is secretly undercover.
Yeah, it's really Phil Collins.
So, like, do you think like after the movie wraps up, like, because that guy gets killed, like, you know,
he's got a brutal death too.
Yeah, like, is somebody wondering like what happened to Michelle?
Yeah,
like she just disappeared.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
she's not here for her shift.
Yeah.
I'm really worried.
Like, I went to her apartment. There's nobody there.
There's all these pictures of a guy around the apartment like Phil Collins. I don't know what's going on.
I'm so confused.
And you know, it is actually pretty progressive because it has nothing to do with the plot that it's a man dressed as a woman.
Yeah, it just is. Yeah,
it just is. You know,
maybe like are borrowing a little from Dress to Kill at this you know point.
Well,
in
they
time.
borrow from a lot of movies in this. You know?
Yeah.
Get those boobs in frame.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm suddenly distracted again.
Studio. Oh. These guys are sitting so close together on their boat couch.
Yeah. And of course, one of them is shirtless.
People in movies, I was talking about this with somebody recently, where people in movies always like touch knees and shit and legs when they're sitting.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
Like, get the
does
fuck
that
away
in
from
real
me.
life. Yeah, the second my body touches someone else, I'm just like, ah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude just takes a bullet to the face and is like, okay.
It was a cheek shot.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a shoulder shot or a love handle shot for a good guy.
Oh man,
His henchman looks exactly like Danny, the 14-year-old drug addict in the room.
Yeah.
Or Denny, or is it Denny?
Denny, I think, isn't it? Denny, yeah.
What kind of drugs, Denny? That kid. The kid who wants to watch them have sex.
Yeah.
The kid who wants to watch Tommy Wiseau
get
have
it
sex.
on, yeah.
Thrust his gnarly rawhide looking muscular butt into that poor actress.
Unspecified, possibly Eastern European penis.
His knockwurst of a genital. Can you say that in a plural form?
Oh God, this is. I was trying to think of the line he
in.
said. Oh yeah. When he says something about like going down on her, like, when you get there, you see the back of my head because I'll already be there. Oh
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
This is already disgusting, and you somehow made it all worse.
He's like Randy Newman's sleazy brother. I love Molokai.
Landy Newman.
Well, he's already Andy, so.
Oh, Andy Newman, yeah. And then they're just beach walking sex date.
Yeah.
With what was it, like popular sports announcer or whatever?
Yeah, he is some sort of sports announcer in this. He's a rich sports announcer wearing his Casio watch.
And I just can't tell you how many dates I've been on that. Like the first thing we do is just get topless on the beach and crack open some champagne. Like,
Totally.
Yeah.
Topless champagne dates are like that's
Fucking
standard
it's like-
second date stuff.
the go-to move
Yeah.
on date 2. Yeah.
Thongs, buckets of ice, towels.
Thongs all around.
Nothing to carry any of that stuff in.
Yeah. It's just somehow there.
Oh my god! Look at how much fucking makeup she's got on her face too. Like
Look how much makeup he's got on his face.
he does. His cheeks are very rougy. Oh. Oh my god! God, as I get older, more
Our
and more,
fucking
I just
arms
don't
are
wanna
super
see people
hairy.
Kiss, you know.
Yeah. Like, ew,
Anybody.
gross.
Yeah. I don't care if they're attractive or not. I don't want to see that.
She had like werewolf arms.
That's about right.
Yeah.
That fucking mullet.
Cialis.
Yeah.
It's like where it goes to focus and focuses on the bottle.
That was 1,000 different fucking drug commercials
Yeah.
right there. Well, it's the full moon, so it's becoming a were snake.
Yeah. Cancer snake is on the prowl.
They've both got their panties back on and they're ready to go back to investigating. Does she have lipstick on her nose?
I was just like, why is her nose red? Well, I mean, it's the 80s. I'm pretty sure I know why all their noses are red. Yeah.
So take these broken words.
Babe, we're playing the Iowa State Fair next week. I gotta go. Oh.
God, I demand you stop kissing.
Once again, this could be a remote control plane for all we know.
Kissing is for kids who aren't old enough to have sex yet.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That's basically it. You know? When they get old enough to have sex, they're just like kissing.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I got shit to do.
Look at these guys with their Royal Match luggage, too.
I shit you not. We have those two exact trunks on the other side of that wall. We have a blue and fucking black trunk that look exactly like that.
Is it full of Zubaz and A
Oh,
shirts?
fucking hell yeah. It's got cancer snake skins in it. Like, yeah.
From all the molting.
Yeah.
The cancer molting phases.
I love at least like 3 different dudes in this movie are wearing those like tie-dye Zubaz.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, pardon me. That's podcasting right there, folks.
So we're about to see a sex doll.
Sex doll
missile
explosion,
launching,
yeah. I saw Sex Doll Explosion once at fucking
Changed
Bogies, yeah.
It changed me.
Yeah, fucking changed my life, man.
Never been the same again.
Yeah,
I still see it when I close my eyes.
there's nothing gay about 2 dudes just going out for a ride, all fucking greased up and, you know.
In a Jeep.
See, he's wearing the tie-dye Zubaz, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a totally tubular hitman.
Yeah. Like, what was the point of the head, like, the skateboard, like, fucking...
No idea. No idea. I mean, what was the point of this fucking movie?
Well, yeah, tits and probably money laundering.
Yeah. They got their Mad Max Subaru.
Yeah. High-speed tuk-tuk chase.
And these 2 fucking super secret agents aren't even aware of what's going on right next to them. They're still just chatting.
Yeah. Like, the sex doll is a distraction. Like, why would he even take it? I love that, like, some of the assassinations, like, a good portion of the assassinations in this movie are, like, recreational based. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like he's on the skateboard shooting him. We have the one guy who gets killed with a razor frisbee later.
This guy has an orgasm when he gets shot.
I've been better. I'll be all right.
And, later on, after this, they go to the ER, and Rowdy waits outside. Like, that's how little, like, amount of seriousness he gives his friend's chest bullet wound.
Yeah.
He doesn't even go inside.
They won't let me smoke in there, man.
Yeah. They won't let me be rowdy.
Yeah. Rowdy's got to light up, man, when Rowdy wants to smoke.
Rowdy doesn't play by the rules, man.
You don't understand, man. Rowdy needs to breathe, right?
He's such an expert on anatomy and wounds that he just looked at his friend's chest bullet wound and said, I won't need to come in.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. I'll be out here eating a bag of chips or something. You'll be out in 20 minutes.
Oh, here's where the cancer snake kills the two people on the beach.
Oh, yeah. Clint Howard.
Yeah. I love that the last picture on the camera is the snake fucking.
Yeah, and again, you can see the elbow of the puppeteer in that picture, even.
Good Lord. Can you give us a couple of side shots again?
He's got 80s Michael Keaton Nerf hair.
Yeah. Like it's not quite a perm. Like it's, yeah.
It's definitely Bruce Wayne hair. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Yeah, snakes don't attack like this, I'm pretty sure, unless the cameraman is holding the snake puppet. Yeah, see, here he is, waiting outside.
Yeah.
They just gave him a big Band-Aid.
Somebody had to watch the luggage.
For his chest wound from it wasn't even like just a little gun. That dude with the sex doll had a rifle of some kind.
Yeah.
It was a rifle or a shotgun. It was long, right?
Yeah, it was. Why are you wearing sunglasses, lady? It's indoors.
Well, this is a very exclusive Phil Collins club. I mean,
Philomena Collins.
Philomena, there you go. I mean, look at that sweater. She definitely got that from Blanche on
Golden Girls. Again, like a week after this movie, fucking Michelle said she'd take my shift today, and she never showed up. What the fuck?
I was looking through her locker in the back, and it was just full of dudes' jeans and Hawaiian shirts.
There's Suave for Men shampoo in there. Old Spice.
Like, oh, we haven't seen any naked ladies in a couple minutes.
Yep, quick, dump them out, lady. We need you.
This.
We gotta reel them back in.
This sub character who you don't even remember is going somewhere. Can't go anywhere where she was going in that dress. You know, someone looked at her and said, "Girl,
you need to change.
You need to change."
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta put on my camel toe disco pants.
Yeah, she is fucking Pac-Manning up those pants. So
oh my god!
Yeah.
Those are pap smear pants.
You look like the letter M.
Well, I liked her little skip there when she went around the corner.
Yeah.
That was a choice she made as an actress, and I really liked it.
Yeah, she had to think, like, you know, this character would skip.
Yeah,
she would skip. She's a skipper.
Voight's LeBaron.
There's a pencil in the glove box.
He also had camel toe when he was driving it, so, you know, we saw her jump in the pool a few minutes ago. Now we're seeing her jump out. I like that.
It's, again, continuity. Like, yeah.
Phil Collins is disturbed.
Phil Collins' samurai sweater.
Yep.
Who I also saw at Bogey's one night.
Phil Collins in a samurai sweater?
Phil Collins' samurai sweater.
That's a great band.
Yeah. Sounds like an electronica band.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. It said ladies' locker room. Is it so the employees of this restaurant have a locker room full of wicker? And Phil Collins just...
Oh, Phil Collins' thonged ass.
Yeah. Yeah, he just willy-nilly can just change.
Oh, do you think the thong budget on this movie was? Fucking...
A lot of money in those strings.
Yeah, I should have got more beers out of the fridge when I got up. Tactical error on my behalf.
Well, it is a commercial.
I'm not that motivated. Yeah. Oh, fucking Tubi and your commercials. I like fucking Peacock just gives you all the commercials right up front. Here you go. Here's like 3 minutes of commercials.
Yeah.
Watch these commercials. We'll fuck off. Issue's getting hard. This is a commercial.
I was just complaining about how I don't want to see people kiss.
Yeah.
And then they just show us a commercial with all these different people kissing.
It just said Gronk wants you to feel your best. Like,
Gronk?
Why is he involved?
The guy from The Emperor's New Groove?
Oh.
Excuse me.
All right, back to the movie. Oh, Phil Collins is taking off his makeup.
Mm-hmm. Lots of van parking.
Lots of van action in this movie. Hot van action.
Ooh, Denny's driving the van.
So this is now officially a black tank top action movie.
Yeah, I'm getting like real samurai cop vibes from their chase scenes and whatnot. Even Ron Moss gives me a real samurai cop vibe. You know, are you familiar with the samurai cop?
I am not.
Oh, my friend. Well, you really got to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, like in the vein of like a Sergeant Kabuki Man.
No. In the vein of like a Miami Connection.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's
all
not
right.
meant to be funny.
Oh, I am intrigued. I am almost tempted to drink this beer. It's been. You know what? Fuck it. This has been sitting here for like a month. I'll drink this up beer.
It's probably like
it's been heated in
temperature.
It's been heated and rechilled like 20 times.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's fine.
Perhaps Blue Ribbon. I mean, that shit would survive a nuclear explosion. You know,
it's fine. Nick, if you're watching, I drank the set beer. All right, back to Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Oh, there's John Voight's LeBaron again.
Yep. There's Butts again.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a few minutes since we we got research to do. To the beach.
These girls, wait, not the beach. These girls are tanning in an onion field. So they could get in the budget.
It's a drainage canal.
And now they're filming the
with
bad
a
guys
Walkman.
with an old waterproof Walkman. Yeah.
I had that Walkman.
In the 80s, anything that was yellow was waterproof.
Yeah.
This bad guy can't help but just be awesome at Frisbee. Like, he's just like, I gotta put all my bad guy stuff on hold.
Frisbee is my Achilles heel.
Yeah, I put my Uzi down. I put down my Cool Hand Luke glasses. And I just throw the disc, man.
You know, I think it's a great idea to have a bright yellow camcorder when you're on, like, surveillance. Yeah.
This is a Radical Jack level of surveillance. That's a movie starring Billy Ray Cyrus where he stands on top of a train and surveils a gang like 20 feet away.
Once again, that could be a radio-controlled helicopter.
It probably is.
Just assume it is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they just, they just do the proportions in the right way in the camera, it's like fucking Gandalf and that little nerd, you know? They traded Walkmans.
Yeah. Oh, now we're filming the set of Airwolf from afar.
What kind of camel toe, Denny?
I am pretty sure that is Harry Fong from that fucking Seinfeld
maybe Harry
episode.
Fong is also the guy from Black or White.
You know what? It's almost like we have an internet movie database in front of us. Although, is this guy...
I think you're right. I think it is Harry Fong.
Glenn Chin. Let's see. He's in Natural Born Killers. He's in fucking Naked Gun 33 and a third. He was a sumo wrestler, so that means like the same time as that video.
Yeah.
He's in 51st Dates.
Never seen it. Art of War, never seen it. I know that's a Wesley Snipes one.
Yeah. Godzilla
Son of a
2000.
Beast. Wow, remember when Howard wouldn't shut the fuck up about that?
Rumble in the Bronx.
Rockford Files?
He's in Natural Born Killers.
Hate that movie.
I have not watched it in fucking forever. I was never... He is Harry Fong!
Wow.
Yeah.
I turned that shit off, I don't know, 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
And you know...
And yeah, it is the guy from the Black or White video.
We were talking about Tarantino before. I heard him talking about how he turned off that movie at one point. It was just recently. And it was the exact same spot I turned it off.
No shit.
And he wrote the movie.
Yeah. He was also in a Father Dowling Mysteries episode.
No shit. My grandma used to watch Father Dowling.
We have a thing like we call it the pentaveret of old people solving murders.
Yeah.
There's fucking Murder, She Wrote, Father Dowling Mysteries, Diagnosis Murder, Matlock, and I think Quincy is the one we can. Yeah.
He was still a working doctor. He wasn't necessarily like an octogenarian doctor, you know.
Yeah.
Quincy, goddamn, Quincy was on every morning from 10 to like 12 on New York's movie channel 24.
I missed that fucking channel, man.
Yeah, I missed the New York channel. I missed the Boston channel. And the New York Jersey channel.
Because they would show movies like which we don't really get anymore on like local channels. They would also show like older shows that we didn't get, like you don't see on like
Star Trek.
Yeah. Fucking
Wonder Woman.
They would show Chiller Theater too. I remember when we were kids. Like
Dukes of Hazzard.
This dude was also in an episode of Sledgehammer. I always bring that up.
I got a video cassette tape with 3 episodes on it.
No shit.
Yeah.
The New Monkeys. He's in Who's That Girl?
Oh, the New Monkeys. That was awful. Who's that girl?
Same year he was in Hard Ticket to Hawaii. How about that?
His name is Earring in this. That's the aspect of him that they thought, the filmmakers thought, stands out the most.
Well, he's got an earring, so yeah. I mean, there's one other thing we can call him that's not.
That's not cool.
Yeah, could get us in some trouble.
We haven't been nice to his brethren thus far in the movie. Butts, bony butts.
Oh shit! He died in 2018.
Oh, that's too bad.
He was he was 30 when he was in this. He's born in 1948.
It's like they all have perpetual Miley Cyrus butt.
Sorry, he was 40 when he was in this. Yeah.
They all got bony Cyrus butt. It's a disease.
Yeah, that's right. That's another, like they pointed like at one point, like the girl's walking away. He's like, "Ooh," he's like, "You have a beautiful ass."
Oh
like,
yeah, and he's so unconvincing about it.
Yeah,
so.
like it's the worst like 80s white girl ass like ever.
It's like he says like, "You have such a beautiful ass. It would just look so much better if it had a scrotum and a head on it or something." That's the only way he would like that ass. Oh, your ass is so beautiful, but it would be so much better if it was just a dick, you know?
There's just a big penis there instead.
Only way it could make that butt better.
Oh, fucking, what's his Peter Bromelo, who played the Chinese guy? He was in Highlander 2, The Quickening.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Although, Wild at Heart, that's a fucking weird-ass David Lynch movie.
Yeah.
It's essentially The Wizard of Oz.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, it's fucking out there.
Yeah, I remember I hadn't seen Highlander 2 and like for the longest time, and like just because I knew it wasn't gonna be as good as the first one.
Yeah.
And like I remember one day.
Entertaining.
Yeah, I remember just being like, you know what? How bad could it be? Yeah. Fucking, it's pretty fucking bad.
But it's so entertaining. I mean, there's the Renegade version where they edit out any mention of them being aliens.
Yeah.
So it's so bizarre. It's like being around a couple who refuses to mention, the affair and love child that one of them has now, but they're still trying to make it work.
Yeah.
But then there's the version where they talk all about them being from the planet Zeist. And it's just full of ridiculousness. Like all of a sudden Sean Connery just has the power to say, just call my name and I'll be resurrected.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing?
Yeah.
Why did I give a shit about you dying?
Yeah. I'll just go to Scotland, buy a fucking luxury suit with an earring, and I'll be there.
I remember after watching that being like, well, I watched this. I might as well watch the third one. It can't be worse than this. Yeah.
They tried to fix it and then ignore the second one, and they still fucked it up even more.
Yeah. Oh, that is not good. That is not a good movie.
What was the deal with Mario Van Peebles and Christophe Lambert in the 80s? It's like they were trying to turn him into Pryor and Wilder. They were just like throwing him in all these movies together. Like, are they really
the hot new comedy team of Mario Van Peebles and Christopher Lambert?
Do they really have that much chemistry? And Christophe there, he's the funny one, which is the odd thing, got a little bit of blood on his chest wound hospital Band-Aid.
That means it's serious. Yeah.
They really do look exactly the same in their faces, right?
Oh, 100%, yeah. The only difference is the hairstyle.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like they're the same Ken doll, but with just different, like, stylings.
It's the same thing with the girls, too. Like, they're barely... There's Andy Sedaris again.
Right.
They're barely decipherable.
Yeah, like one of them has nicer nipples than the other. That's like about it,
Famed sportscaster again.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this guy is at some actual... this must be one of the guys that has a special appearance or a cameo credit in the opening. Forgot about that. Some people in this movie claim to be famous.
Yeah. I doubt it.
They actually asked the filmmakers, whoa. You got to give me a special.
Yeah.
credit.
I'm not just anybody showing up in this movie, okay?
Yeah, I'm a big deal. The snake is now obsessed with opening up the hatch. It's a whole Lost thing.
It's covered by a garbage can lid, too.
Yep. He's got to go down there and make sure these numbers repeat over and over on a computer.
Or else the island's going to blow up.
Yep. Denny's got an awesome suit jacket.
Holy shit. Looks like a fucking test pattern.
He's holding that cigarette like a guy in the bar at 3 a.m. when the lights are on. And it's just like...
He doesn't know how the cigarette got there or where the fuck he is.
Yeah. Oh, look at how pretty he is there. With that fan and the light. It's like a Ridley Scott movie.
It's like somebody's like hosed down David Hasselhoff with estrogen. Like...
Like he went to Shawshank and that hose is just full of estrogen.
Oh, man. Yeah. There's the Stacy poster again.
Yeah. Stacy!
Yeah. Oh, man. What the fuck else is there to say about this?
Boobs?
Boobs, yeah, definitely that. She's wearing like gym shorts and high heels. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
You look like a stripping gym teacher.
Little shorts and high heels. It's such a weird...
Athletic wear, yeah.
Yeah.
High heels.
Oh, and this... I love this scene because this is where we learn, if we didn't already know from this chest wound, how tough this guy is. Because he only drinks vodka from the bottle.
I love they also have like 5 different pairs of nunchucks.
Yeah. And
varying
again,
colors.
None of which are used correctly.
Yeah.
Him and his big shoulder pads. He's so tough. He can only drink whiskey or vodka from the bottle. I'm too tough to use a glass.
Yeah, so it was like the signal in any 80s or 90s action movie that the hero was super tough. Like,
yeah, they just wanted the bottle.
The Martin Riggs, special.
And they would go into a bar and just they would order it and they would give them the bottle. Or they would say, leave the bottle.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would do that? I'm talking about the employees. They're not going to leave the bottle.
I'm not giving you the fucking bottle, yeah.
I'm just going to turn the tap on for you.
Yeah.
So I can't keep track of how much money you're spending. Oh.
Yeah.
It's the
buff chick with the
eye of the Imond.
Yeah. The third Imond, that's
Third Imond, yeah. Like she's not using them correctly, but at least she's using them effectively.
I mean, she's holding them.
I'm invested in the scene.
Yeah. The fucking posing.
This is definitely like the 12th hole of a miniature golf course somewhere.
Like there's a tiki head that spits fire behind her somewhere. If you get a hole in one, you get a free game.
Yep. A devil head pops up. You hit a free game. We're watching home movies on VHS now. More frisbeeing, because that guy is so good at it. They were like, you know what? You know all that extra footage of the frisbeeing? We gotta show that to the audience.
Also, why is his henchman wearing like a McDonald's fucking drive-through headset?
Because he's taking orders.
Yeah.
He works the poi drive-through. How many fingers do you like your poi? I'm doing regional Hawaii jokes now.
You had the poke from Sam's gas station, huh? Am I right? Oh, wait, where are my sound effects?
All right. Yeah, titties.
Who's sick of spam?
Big gross nipples.
Oh, I forgot to turn the sound up before. God damn it.
For the big gross nipples?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
She has too much breasts. He has one of those, like, what do they call it? Like a concave chest. Where it looks like it's going inwards, you know?
You can put a shot glass into it.
Yeah. She's definitely a life coach on Instagram.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Oh, everything about this is just ridiculous right now.
She tells you all about how she absorbs the power of cacao through the diamond in her eyes. Oh, here's the part where he orgasms from the sex scene that I don't understand.
Yeah. The way they're positioned, it looks like she's fucking him almost.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If that's what they're into, that's cool. But I want to know that that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just for the clarity of the fucking story. Not because I care one way or the other. You know? Yeah, I just want to know what that sex entailed. Did she give him a handy? If so, why?
Why is she thrusting?
Yeah, she's got no butt.
White girl ass from the 80s, like, yeah.
She's like...
It's before the 90s enlightening.
When you were...
The Rump Shaker video came out.
When you were a teenage boy and you had to go into the locker room at the pool and you'd see some old man naked, that's the butt right there. You just see some old guy standing there putting talc on his nuts.
Just bare ass naked, yep. Powdering up his nuts.
Oh, he'd command you stop kissing. Oh.
Oh, he's eating her chin.
This can't be William Wallace. This is much too pretty of a man to be William Wallace.
Oh.
He's got John Stamos hair.
It's very greasy.
It's like he's an alien and he thinks this is how people are supposed to kiss.
Yeah.
He sees people like opening their mouths.
I have studied your human sex.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not buying this. Neither one of them is into the other one.
Yeah. There's no way that dude's into her.
Yeah, she's thinking about the chick on the plane. He's thinking about Carl, you know? Or whoever he was going out with that night.
Carl's dressed like that dude, whatever his name is.
Oh,
Jade.
Like, Jade.
Jade, yeah. He's just like the shittiest Street Fighter character.
Oh, yeah. Jade. That would be his name. Knees touching.
Yeah.
And he's man-spreading, too. Jade.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because his other knee is like behind her head.
Right.
Jade's got to air out the junk.
He loves putting together his junk ship models.
Of course, obviously Asian man on the phone here.
This is Mr. Chang.
Yeah.
Oh, and his flexing bodyguard. Look at that. He's not even in the shot, and he's flexing.
He's just flexing in the background.
And that guy gets beaten to death at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Rowdy and his girlfriend walk into Mr. Chang's office. She hands him the nunchucks. He uses them incorrectly. And then they beat him to death. He doesn't even fight back.
He beat the shit out of him.
He's definitely dead after that. There's no way a real person would survive that many blows to the head.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, he wasn't actually a henchman? Like, he's just an accountant. He just happens to be buff. Yeah. He just happens to be in really good shape.
Gunther is great at math. You know?
I am non-violent. No. They beat him to death.
He does not fight back at all. I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Oh god. Them with their stupid guns.
None of these guns look real.
Is he looking in the mirror there?
It's the razor frisbee.
I know. Checking his blush.
Like his frisbee plan is overly complicated also, because he shows up with like 3 different frisbees.
Yeah, and when he switches the frisbee on the guy,
Yeah.
the fact that the guy doesn't see him do it is just it's absurd. And I'd also like to point out that our hero uses a Nazi military gun as his pistol.
He's surfing in man panties.
He wears panties. He uses a Nazi gun.
Does he have a garbage bag? Oh, so they get the... What?
Can I take your porter? Your pointer?
Your... Oh. Welcome to the Poi Hut.
Welcome to Chicken Pollo.
Yeah. Welcome to Pollo Loco.
That's what it is, Pollo Loco. Got my panties, I got my merce.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun day at the beach.
There's no snakes down here.
He's just frolicking in panties.
I don't want to make this, about toxic masculinity or anything, but you really have to have nothing down there in order to wear something like that. Unless without it like falling out, right?
Or like peeking out of the top, like
anywhere on it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how any.
Unless you're like drag queen, like tucking it between your butt cheeks, like.
Well,
yeah.
If that's a thing, I mean, I know they can do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to do that to myself.
I mean, it's a commitment,
My boys need a house.
Yeah.
Here's my Nazi gun and my frisbee.
Like he could just as easily take the gun out and shoot the guy. Fucking.
Yeah. But he wants to. He wants to lure him in with the frisbee because the guy loves the fucking disc.
I mean, how many people do you know that just absolutely can't resist frisbee?
Can't resist it,
It's the craze that's sweeping the nation.
You're walking in the park, you just see some bros.
We got me and my bros. We got a throws.
Here's the switch.
Yeah, the overly complicated third frisbee switch.
Yep. Here, don't notice any of these cocaine razors. I just did a frisbee in my panties.
Ugh.
When is there going to be a hard ticket to Hawaii? Like prop store auction where you can buy Ron's panties and.
You can buy a combo of the panties and Coke Blade Frisbee, like 2-pack.
Coke Blade Frisbee. And and the snake puppet. Although that's probably deteriorating, I'm thinking,
Yeah. It's like the Ninja Turtle suits. They're just falling apart today.
Falling apart. Yeah, they've been sitting in a room. The ladies' jumpsuits are probably available, but...
They're in the Smithsonian. Okay, yeah. Those are film history, sir.
Every day they have to stop like 6 people from stealing them. It's usually dudes, but
So this is also kind of like a James Bond knockoff, like the unconventional transportation,
Yeah, although she didn't get it out of a trailer from Q.
Yeah.
She just shows up with this fucking hang glider because she's gonna give a guy a ride to the beach or something.
There's the four shot bazooka.
Oh my god. This fucking bouffant haircut there.
When they drove by. Because the guy in the front's wearing the black tank top and the guy in the back is shirtless with the black pants.
Yep.
Looks like they could only afford one outfit. So they bought like the matching shirt and pants and just split it between the two of them.
I just want to throw out that those grenades she's throwing
are
are 80s cap grenades. There was a metal tip,
Yeah.
and you put a paper cap, and you would drop the grenade on its head.
Yeah.
It would pop the cap.
I remember those. I remember cap guns in general. Like those
Yeah.
they were the fucking shit.
Not quite Nazi guns, but still fun.
I am almost positive at one point you could have bought a Luger cap gun.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, yeah.
Laramie had their whole Luger line.
But like, think about how insane that idea would be today. Like, here we're gonna give you these little like tiny explosives that you can put in a toy gun,
Yeah.
so it looks like you're shooting stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that is also a smell I will remember to the day I die. The smell of like a cap.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Even if you didn't have the gun, you just put them on the ground and throw a rock on them.
yeah. Just psh, psh.
That hang glider has the same controls as the big green mean machine. Remember that thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Your disco hang glider boots. We'll get ready for some awesome squibs.
Like, what? Why are you, like, nobody saw you just land that thing? Like,
yeah, right?
She's like trying to duck and cover,
In
like
their
it's
field.
yeah, stealthily move. No, nobody saw the giant yellow hang glider
Yeah.
just land.
And land in their fucking winery. Oh my god, this guy's boots. Is he wearing wrestling shoes?
Yeah, I don't know if they're like boxing shoes or
You know, I understand, you know, in the 80s there was just a lot of
I think they're boxing shoes.
there were a lot of heroes in movies that, you know, had to use their martial arts skills,
Yeah.
you know, as part of their job. But so often in the movies they would just dress in a gi. You know? Like that would be just accepted. In the one with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee.
Oh, Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Showdown in Little Tokyo. At the end, he just like puts his gi on and like puts all his like Japanese stuff on and then goes after the bad guys, and everyone's just like, yeah, that's Dolph.
Yeah. Out there with his Japanese stuff again.
Yeah.
You know? It's just, yeah. Oh, these fucking commercials.
Getting into the hot tub with Tia Carrera. You know?
Let's go eat some sushi off some naked chicks.
Yeah, that's not a thing. You know, like I've looked for that restaurant. I can't find it. I've now seen it on Sunny, seen it in Showdown in Little Tokyo.
I forget what the official name of it. It's super expensive.
Yeah,
though.
I remember finding out the name and still looking it up.
Yeah.
And not finding. I'm talking about worldwide. I wasn't looking for one in Albany.
You
Obviously,
can get
there
them in
wouldn't
like
be
New
one in
York
Albany.
City. You can't get them around here for
But
sure.
even in New York City,
Yeah.
I remember like doing a thorough search, not because I wanted to go, but I was just genuinely curious
Yeah.
if it existed.
Yeah, no.
No. I like, is that a real thing? It was like one
Yeah.
of those things. Like, is that real? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I would go
Hold on.
if you asked me to
Yeah.
go.
To the internet.
Yeah. If you had a reservation.
And like you just
Friend.
needed somebody to go, like fill it
Yeah.
out. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to let you down.
You know, I like a California roll. It's so, you know. Oh, in this fight scene, I love when the bad guy breaks the necklace of the good guy, and he says, "Those are my mother's beads." What the fuck?
Those pearls belong to my mother.
And then he looks at the camera there at the end.
Neo Timori is the name of it. Yeah, here we go. There's a picture of it in the New York Times.
Did you find a place?
Yeah, body sushi at Sapphire, Times Square.
What?
Yeah,
I guess
every Wednesday.
Holy shit! I guess I didn't search the right keywords or code words or something. You know.
It looks super steamy.
Because everything that came up when I looked for it was just regular Chinese restaurants or Japanese restaurants.
Well, you know, if you're nice enough, they'll let you do it, you know? That old Chinese lady from the kitchen will let you, you know, eat fucking some lo mein off of her stomach.
Yeah, when she finishes the dumpling. So come on out.
Oh, good lord.
This fucking movie.
I think we're almost done. Yeah, we got
They gotta blow up the snake and kill Mr. Shag. And they rented the helicopter, so they're gonna use it.
Yeah, we got to get at least 4 or 5 shots with the helicopter. We have it till noon.
And they have 2 more rockets, right? Or did they already blow up the snake?
No, the snake is still alive. Because I think the snake is the last thing to die.
He
like,
comes out of the toilet.
yeah, he dies after the villain. He comes out after the villain dies. Ooh.
Definitely works as a silent picture.
Yeah, I mean, really, are we missing anything plot-wise, like, by not having the sound on?
Yeah. His awesome masculinity.
Again, none of these guns look real. Like, that's not a real gun.
No, that's something a 12-year-old put together with a pipe and a piece of wood.
Yeah. With Legos and vacuum cleaner parts.
Hey, hover hands, pal.
Let's see. What can we say about this?
It's a movie?
It's a thing that's on film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Andy Sedaris does have a pretty, like, solid cult following.
Yeah, he's got a van.
He's got a couple of cameos in this movie.
He's got an Uzi.
Everything's coming up for this Sedaris cat.
Nobody even doesn't even let the girl sit in the seat. She's sitting on the ground between the 2 chairs.
Dude, fucking, come on, man. Like,
him and his Uzi.
Yeah, trying to get laid, dude.
She was just held captive.
They're not even giving her a chair.
They just rescued her.
You know what? You take the front. Like,
yeah. I'm cool.
Back at the Poi Hut. Fucking Michelle. Michelle is supposed to bartend tonight, goddammit. Where is she?
These flowers are stacking up for her. She's got a lot of fucking patrons that like her, you know? Yeah. She's a great bartender.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking nobody knows what happened to her.
She does look a lot better without those giant glasses on. Those giant mirrored shades.
Yeah,
it looks like a completely different person.
The Southern Sheriff glasses?
Yeah.
Good lord. Fucking... Again, this dude was just... She's got like a steak knife he's threatening her with.
Oh, here's the part where they rip off Halloween.
Oh, yeah, the closet. I was absolutely nodding off at this point last night watching this. I completely missed this.
Well, he's really taking his time cutting through these little slats. Is that what you call them? Lats?
Yeah. There's also kind of a James Bond, like, nod. The spear gun, you know? Kind of a thunderball fucking,
Yeah. Are you chipping ice? I mean, the arrow through Steve Martin's head looks more realistic, right?
Right? Not the wicker chair!
Oh, that's a butt.
Oh.
That's like the state of yoga pants now.
Yeah.
Right?
She was ahead of her time, you know?
Yeah, totally. She wore see-through yoga pants before it was a thing.
Oh, it was a switchblade that he had. A fucking steak knife. Why is there a keychain? Oh, it's got to go on the tool belt. That's probably where he got it, yeah.
Wicker mirror. Wicker dresser.
Wicker coffee table.
Yep. Wicker Michael Myers. Wicker G-Shock.
He's like your low budget Tom Berenger, the fucking head bad guy.
The bad guy. In the credits, his name is Rodrigo, like something. So of course they use like a real, full sounding name like that, and they call him Seth. You know, really took inspiration. She's got like a, like a Lady Gaga without the makeup thing going for her, you know?
A Stephanie from Queens thing.
Is this guy a man? I don't understand why he's so being overpowered so quickly.
Well, he has been run through with a fucking spear and shot in the face.
She's a Playboy playmate.
Yeah.
How strong could she be? Really? She wears high heels and booty shorts to work. Okay?
Hey, she was ahead of the yoga pants craze, okay? Cut her some slack. Oh, here's the toilet exploding scene. Yeah.
This is where the other half of the budget went.
It'd be great if she just started to take a dump. Like, well, that's taken care of. Like, oh, good Lord, I might be losing my mind. Oh, let me just wipe off my tit sweat.
The Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
You know, how many of us have had this night where you're drunk and you're on the floor
He's
next to the toilet?
laying near the toilet.
You gotta flush it because I don't want to smell the puke that's in there.
Oh God, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to smell it. The toilet exploding was just a reason for her to get her shirt wet. Also,
So is that sexy hot toilet water on her boobs? That's not hot. Nobody goes to a wet toilet water t-shirt contest.
well, not yet. All right, you just need a little marketing.
This fucking guy.
He's been stabbed multiple times. He's been shot.
Definitely saw the puppeteer's hand in that last shot too. I mean, the only thing that would have been better is if the snake had done this first. You know?
Or like a Three Stooges, like
Right. Oh, Seth.
Fucking cancer snake. His hands for sure has to shoot it. It just starts
She hits it.
eating bullets. He drives through the wall. I forgot about that for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Not knowing what's on the other side. I mean, he could have just murdered his girlfriend.
He could have driven it like a water heater or like
Yeah.
electrical lines
Yeah.
or something, you know? Like,
And because they've been making jokes the entire movie about how he can't hit anything he aims at.
unless it's with the bazooka.
Right.
Yeah. Again, he just shot a snake with a bazooka like 5 feet away, and everyone's fine.
Yeah. With Lady Gaga. What is that thing right there?
I
Oh,
was
that's
looking-
the handles of the motorcycle.
Look, a microphone.
Yeah.
It's a podcasting studio.
I think it's another one of the miniature golf holes.
That's the one. If you get a hole in one, you get a free beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna pretend to be into you until
Just realized I've been like super far away from my mic the whole episode, so I'm sure our sound is going to be awesome. She fucking wraps up the brass knuckles in her fucking hand bandage.
Yeah, because who doesn't do that?
Yeah. I mean, that's just basic safety.
Yeah. She's got a new blouse on. She's got a new Paul Schaefer jacket.
Yeah. Fucking boxy ass limousine.
Yep, they got their prom limo.
Oh, I'm like, who's that in the front? It's the other girl.
Could also be a Dorothy's Bornak jacket from Golden Girls.
Also from Golden Girls, yeah. They like rated that set heavily when they were filming this.
Oh yeah.
My favorite green blouse.
What's so sad is that every single one of those exits was supposed to look cool.
Yeah, nope, not a one of them did.
Nope. Oh, here's the part where they beat the man to death.
Hey,
where they beat the accountant to death. With his Nazi gun in his butt.
Fucking, oh man.
That plant looks like Malcolm Gladwell. Right there.
One of the giant plant, the pot, yeah. Holy shit.
I'm a fan of Malcolm Gladwell too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Isn't that the 10,000 hours, dude?
I think he does talk about that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just got...
They're beating this guy to death in front of like a statue of like fucking Buddha.
Unprovoked.
Or it's like a Shinto statue or something.
Unprovoked. In front of Mr. Chang.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Chang's trusted manservant. He's dead.
Please stop.
That
I'm
man
just a
is
court-appointed monitor for child support.
And they're just like, yep. Oh, the way that Mr. Chang throws his sword at them is so amazing.
It's really like javelin hurls it at him, yeah.
Javelin hurls it, yeah. He gives it the old Lamar Luttrell.
Yeah, here it is.
Where was that gun?
Oh, you don't want to know.
See, in Malibu Express, all the guys carry those guns.
This big giant phallic gun.
Oh, yeah.
For a second, I thought that was like kind of ripped off of Lethal Weapon 2, but this predates that by like 2 years.
There's, other than the girl yelling, they're just so casual about it.
Yeah.
Damn.
They just watched a man die in front of them, like, yeah.
They have no idea who that guy even was. They weren't in the office with them.
Yeah,
they don't know that they threw that guy out the window or shot him out the window.
Holy shit, we've been talking an hour and like 45 minutes. Guests of Hard Ticket to Hawaii stay at the Molokai fucking Hilton.
I was going to say, remember those shell things in one of the Super Mario games? Those things were a pain in the ass.
All right, our urine specimens are here.
Oh, God. I don't know which one I hate more.
All of them, as an ensemble. Like, yeah.
It's like watching one of those 80s yuppie comedy dramas.
Oh, God.
Where they're like the Big Chill.
Yeah.
You know, where they're all supposed to be likable.
Yeah. They're all insufferable.
Yeah. 30-something.
Fucking boomer movie, The Big Chill.
Yeah. We're all drinking champagne and we work in advertising. There's always someone in advertising. Somebody who's a jingle writer. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got the new campaign for the fucking coffee donut campaign or whatever. It's going to be big.
There's the Malibu Express.
Yep. It's not a bad looking boat.
Yeah. I'll take a ride.
A bunch of assholes are on it, but it's not a bad looking boat.
Guarantee there's some coke on board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a White House library or whatever.
We're going to reuse those stock footage of fucking flying over Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Guests of...
they double up on the titty shots, too.
Yeah, if you're throwing tits into your end credits, like, yeah, you've obviously got something to work on.
The makers of Howling 2 got sued for that.
For putting tits in the credits?
Yeah, because they got Sybil Danning to play, like, the werewolf queen in it.
Yeah.
And she's got some topless scenes. So, because... I don't know if because the movie was so bad and they wanted people to stay till the end, but whatever the fucking filmmakers were thinking, they took all the scenes of her topless in the movie and they like played them over and over and over in the credits. So if you watch Howling 2, the credits are full of these topless scenes of Sybil Danning.
Yeah.
Even though it's only probably like twice or three times in the movie, I don't remember. You know?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other reason for that other than to just fucking lure people in.
Conceptioneering. I love that credit.
Conceptioneering.
Yeah, that was the snake designer. It said conceptioneering by.
Helicopter model built and flown by.
How do you fly a model? oh, the toy. Oh, that's right, because they were toy models.
Yeah.
Skateboard stunts.
Oh, wow.
Music supervised by.
Again, just titties.
Breast supervised by. They had a song called Hard Ticket and a song called Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
They doubled up on the hard ticket.
Yeah.
I was going to say, tell me you have covered Hard Ticket to Hawaii at some point.
This Wednesday at Open Mic.
Yeah.
Phil Collins, no!
Yeah. Again, Michelle was supposed to watch my dog this weekend. Oh, one more shot of this dude in his man panties.
Oh, my God.
You realize we're 2 for 2 on films with men in man panties.
Whoa. Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Stone Cold has some manties in it, too.
We have to figure out what we're going to do for our next movie as well.
Let's see, who wears panties in their movies? Let's see.
Well, this is about to be in my fucking search history.
Embarrassing briefs on male actors in the 80s.
Movies with men in man panties.
That's a thing now.
I am not... Nope, that's not going in my fucking... Nope.
Your phone will explode.
Yeah. I'm going to get some weird targeted advertising.
Oh, Andy movies that got up there, too. Savage Beach, Do or Die.
Picasso Trigger.
Yeah, I know Eric Estrada's in a couple. Pat Morita's in a couple.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and they're villains, if I remember correctly.
This is going back to something I mentioned. I don't know if I mentioned this on the show, but I think we might have talked about this. I was reading that Cliff Nesteroff book, The Comedians. Was it in that one or in fucking... In one of his books, he talks about like Pat Morita as a comedian, like back in like the 60s. Like, he was a stand-up.
Mm-hmm. Pretty off-color stuff too.
Yes, yeah. I will not repeat his name.
No,
yeah.
You can't say his name.
Yeah. It's the hip something. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, folks. Well, that was Hard Ticket to Hawaii. That was our episode 2.
Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
That is like, I again, perfect, absolutely perfect. If you're hanging out with a bunch of people, like at a party, like you want to throw something on, like, hey guys, check this shit out. Like, boom, perfect. This is your go-to. If you're a fan of just like this era of action movies, like this is your homework. Like you need to watch this. Yeah.
That girl's name was Patty Cakes.
Well, we've talked about this before. The name Patty is just not attractive in any way. Patty. What time is Patty coming over?
You got any more cools?
Yeah. Holy shit. That was a reference from way, way back. All right, well, that's probably a good place to wrap this up. I mean, the movie is over. We really have nothing left to talk about this. Yeah. Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
It was a 2-hour flight, and the flight's over.
Yeah, we caught some tailwinds or whatever, and we landed a few minutes early. No, thanks for joining us for episode 2 of the Defenestration Hour. We will we'll work out what we'll watch for the next movie. We'll let you know. But thanks to those who have joined us. There was hey, Dave's here. He just showed up a few seconds ago. Thanks to everybody who's popped in, said hi. We really appreciate it. We will be back online tomorrow night with Big Dumb Monsters, our normal Saturday night show. We're talking King Kong Lives tomorrow. Nice. Yeah.
King Kong's got a girlfriend.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm doubling up on the 80s. I think that was also like 87, 88.
It's got Linda Hamilton in it. So
yeah.
It's,
yeah.
That era.
Ooh, pardon me. That's how you close the show out right there. But yeah, no, thanks for watching, folks. We will be back. You can check out. I should probably throw some social media at you. Check us out. BigDumbMonsters.com. You can check out the live Big Dumb Monsters show every Saturday night at 8:15 on Twitch and YouTube. Our handles there at Big Dumb Monsters. We have been the Defenestration Hour. We're here usually every 2 Friday nights. Every 2 Friday nights. That's not a word. Every other Friday night.
Wasn't that Lincoln speech?
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
2 Friday nights.
Every 2 Friday nights.
Oh wait, it's totally off subject, and I know we're ending, but
No, hey, go for it.
It doesn't sound anything like that. Like I read some
Every 2 Friday nights.
He had a high, like lilting voice that was uncomfortable to listen to.
I didn't see that Lincoln movie, but I didn't like Daniel Day-Lewis like try to like pull the voice off in that.
He does I'm Abraham Lincoln. He still does that.
Yeah. I gotta watch that. I do dig Daniel. Yeah, I do dig Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Now that we're just
actor in the world.
Yeah. Some people say he's a really intense actor, and that's not true. He's the most intense actor. It is a Paul F. Tompkins bit. Well, we'll give credit where credit's due. I'm like, well, I haven't seen a movie he's done in a while because he hasn't done any movies in a while.
Phantom Thread was good.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. I did not expect to like that one, but I did. I did just watch There Will Be Blood not that long ago. That's a movie I have to watch like every 2 or 3 years or so.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. Only it's got to be like every 2 or 3 months.
Oh really?
Yeah, I love that movie. It makes me feel good about being a bastard. Like when I just can't stand people, like I relate to him, and I can like watch him and go, it's okay to not like the world sometimes.
It's good to have a benchmark. Like I'm not as bad as him. All right, folks. Check us out on. I gotta make our own socials as well. I'll throw that up just for throwing up promos and stuff for the Defenestration Hour. But you can check us out on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. Big Dumb Monsters Pod on Facebook. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you real soon.
Oh man, I got pissed so bad.
It's still on the air, dude.
Oh,